Have you ever felt like your AI assistant has the memory of a goldfish? You just give it a perfect instruction, it gives you a great result. But then 5 minutes later, you ask a follow-up question and it's like it has never met you before. It is frustrating, right? You spent half your time just re-explaining things you already said. Well, you are not imagining it. That is actually how large language models are built. They are powerful, but they are stateless, which means they have no long-term memory of past conversations. Every time you hit send, it is a brand new day for the AI. But what if I told you there was a way to fix this? A way to give your AI a cheat sheet that it reads before every single task. So it always remembers your style, your rules, and your project context. Today, I'm going to walk you through this diagram step by step to show you exactly how rules solve the AI memory problem. We will see how we can turn that forgetful goldfish into a consistent, reliable partner by injecting persistent, reusable context into every prompt. Welcome to this channel where we learn about cursor AI for vibe coding to build small to complex projects. Your support really pushed this channel. So let's dive in. We are going to learn about how rules work, and that is by providing persistent context to stateless LLMs. This is a great diagram that visualizes a very abstract concept in AI development: how to make a forgetful AI behave consistently. Large language models, and that is LLMs, are like a brilliant goldfish. They have incredible processing power for the task right in front of them, but zero long-term memory of past conversations once a task is finished. Let's walk through this diagram step by step to understand the problem and the solution. The problem number one is the forgetful AI. Let's start with scenario 1, which is this section here. This one shows how an LLM works naturally without any extra help. Let's begin with the first request. And that is, imagine you are at the left side here, which is you. And you sent a request with prompt 1 that says, write a function. After you hit send, the next stage is going to be the processing. The request goes into the AI's brain, labeled the large language model. Inside, there is a glowing blue square, which is this one here, and this is called the transient context buffer. Think of this like a very short-term scratch pad. The AI reads your prompt on this scratch pad and generates the result, which is the output here. And here is the crucial part. Look at the eraser icon labeled memory wipe right after the output, which is this one here. As soon as the AI finishes your request, that scratch pad is completely erased. The AI is stateless, meaning it holds onto nothing. Then the disconnect. Notice the broken chain link, which is this one here. This emphasizes that there is absolutely no connection between one interaction and the next. So if you make a subsequent request, for example, prompt 2, that says that explain the edit. For this one, you are expecting the AI to know what code you are talking about. But because of the memory wipe, the AI scratch is empty. It receives only prompt 2 that says that explain this edit. And the AI will give you the output, and for the result, it is inconsistent and lack of context. And this is where solution 2 comes in, and that is injecting persistent rules. Now, let's look at scenario 2, which is this one here. And this is how we solve the memory problem using rules. On the far left, we have a new component, which is persistent rules repository. This means it contains list of rules. So think of this like a secure filing cabinet that sits outside the AI. It holds reusable instructions like style guide, workflow steps or project context, rules A, B, and C. And then for step 2, and that is interception. So let's begin with the prompt 1. You send the same prompt, write a function. But look at where the arrow goes now, which is in this funnel. It doesn't go straight to the AI. It goes into a funnel labeled context pre-processor. And this funnel is a game changer. Before your prompt reaches the AI, the system grabs those rules from the repository and inject them right in front of your prompt. Now look at the transient context buffer. It is no longer just your prompt. It's loaded with rule A, B, and C with prompt 1. The AI now has all the background information it needs to generate the output, which is the guided code that follows your specific standard. And the next stage is wipe memory. This is important. The memory wipe still happens. The AI itself hasn't changed. It still forgets every after it is done. But here comes the persistent link, which is this one here. However, looking at the chain link now, it is solid. Why? Because the rules persist outside the LLM. And the second request, when you send prompt 2, explain the edit. It hit that preprocessor funnel again. The system knows that, another request. Let me grab those same rules. And gonna have consistent results. At this point, the AI's buffer is once again loaded with the rules, plus your new prompt, because the rules are re-injected every single time. The AI generates the output 2 that is consistent, follows guidance across completions. It acts as if it remembered the first interaction because the rules provided the necessary context again. So in summary, as the caption at the very bottom says, the AI remains a forgetful goldfish, but by using a separate rulebook and rereading the relevant rules to the AI at the start of every single new prompt, we create the illusion of a persistent memory and ensure consistent behavior. At this point, I believe you've seen the power of rules when using either Cursor AI, Windsurf, or any AI editor for building complex projects. If you found this video useful, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share for more videos like this.